Hello, Redstone Advancement here, today to show you another of my Redstone creations. Um, showing off these particular builds came to me while I was recording the first of the two tic-tac-toe videos, um, because they are two very old builds of mine, so I thought, well, the tic-tac-toe is old, so why not show off some more of my very old things. Um, I'll warn you, these are even older than the tic-tac-toe was, and I was even worse than I was when I made the tic-tac-toe, so low quality. That's all I can say about it. Low quality. So let's go over to the little control panel here. We have this sign saying if the torch is off, the machine is off. So we look, torch is off, so we know the machine is off. So we toggle the ability to turn it on. Don't ask me why I made it a two-step process. So now the ability to turn it on is there, and we press start. And it is now started. If you have a keen eye, you will notice that this had started when I pressed that button. It is a signal going around a bunch of repeaters. It takes, I think, exactly 10 seconds to complete the round, and then it restarts. So I will wait for a minute or for this thing to change just so you could see it happen. Then I will go over and explain what's happening over there. It's not very complicated, so I don't expect it to be that difficult to explain. I think about 10 more seconds and it'll turn over to 12:01. And nope, 10 more seconds. Trying to judge by the line of redstone over there going. I think this is, yeah, there we go. And that was a minute. So if we look, we have the 10 seconds it takes for that to happen, and then it goes into here, which is this is a very simple counter. It only lets, oops, I just dropped something, doesn't matter. It only lets signal get from the input to the output after it has gotten 6 signals. So you'll notice a block has been pushed out every time a signal gets through, and after the last block is pushed out, the signal will be able to continue on its course. So we will just see now the line is completely unbroken, and the signal will be able to get into this piston tape. And there it is. So now we go and look, and it is 12:02. So the actual mechanism of this is not very complicated. It's just 4 piston tapes. If you don't know what a piston tape is or how it works, just leave a comment asking for a video about it, and that'll be the next thing I make. Point is, though, it's just sort of a cycle of data, and every time it cycles through, it sends a signal to this one, and then every time this one cycles through, it sends a signal to these two, and so on and so forth. And that's pretty much it. So now we go over to this monstrosity over here. This is the second clock I made. It's analog instead of digital, like that one was. This one I made a bit later than the other, so it's a bit... nah, it's not really any better made. It's just different. So if we just take a look at it before we start it up, it'll show us a time. As you can see, I didn't want to really put in the time it would take to get it all working as if like all the hands on one clock face, and so I decided to split it into 3 clock faces, 1 for seconds, 1 for minutes, 1 for hours. So I will go start the clock, and we will take a look at it. This one doesn't have any nice control panel, it's just a button. So that will start up this cycle. This cycle, instead of the last one taking 10 seconds to complete, this one takes 5 seconds to complete, and I'll explain why. So if we look, each of these lines is pointing to a number, and there's nothing in between. So, and every number is 5 seconds apart. So every 5 seconds it will move on to the next number, is pretty much just how it works. So yeah. It's pretty much just a piston tape again, leading to another piston tape, just like before, and that leads to another piston tape. This one has a counter before the minute hand, because we need 5 minutes to pass for every update on here, because just like the previous one, it only has lines going to the numbers, and that's every 5 minutes. So it has to count 5 minutes, then update, 5 minutes, then update. And that just leads to the hours down here, and random piece of grass. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the clocks. I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah, I think that's it. This has been Redstone Advancement, and have a nice day.